Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let's see. Our mod list is definitely getting longer. What did we install this time? I think it was EVE. Yeah, it looks like it was EVE. So, with that, we should have significantly nicer looking energy weapons. Um, EVE is an energy visual overhaul, which makes things look a lot better. I haven't personally seen it in effect because the game would always crash before we ended up, accomplishing any energy weapons. But as per usual, we will test it out. Do we have a laser pistol? I think we've got a laser pistol. Yeah, we do. I actually really like that. That's really nice. Anyway, that's what that does. Um, hmm. Debating how I want to kill this man. We are going to be getting on with the DLC, or not the DLC, the main game, mostly because I want to, and it's God knows I've promised it enough that I kind of, we'll get to this later. We're level what, 13, 12, 12 or 13. It's one of those two. Either way. The Ribbon City Science Lab, the water supply. Here we are. Alright, let's do this. Just how encumbered are we? 180. That's acceptable. It gives us 60 pounds to work with.
Hey there.
Alright, Dad, let's go.
Hello?
You bet. Just incredibly boring bastard.
If you need something specific, please make it quick. Otherwise, excuse me, I have work to attend to. Oh, that man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team. That idiot? He left so long ago, most folk don't even remember him. He claimed to have found a secret stash of technology somewhere in the ship. Then he just disappeared.
Alright.
I have faith in your father. With the knowledge he's gained, we stand a better chance than we ever have.
Hello, son. We need to get back to Project. Probably, but we have to try, don't we? It's too important for the people of the wasteland to let fear stop us now. We need to get moving right away. Are you coming with us?
Yes!
That's my boy. It'll be good to work side by side with you, son.
Come on, Dad, let's punch some people. Oh, that's not my punching gun. That's my punching gun. Well, I say gun. Let's be honest, it's not really my gun.
Morning.
Hello, son.
Hey, Sharon. Come on, Dad. You got this.
Did you need something?
Not that way.
Yes?
Just gonna push you downstairs. Finally found Seagrave Holmes' place. No! Oh no! Damn it, this never works like I hope it does. But that's why I save. Oh, I didn't see the guard.
Hello. Are you lost?
Maybe, just a
Good
little
to
bit.
see you.
Everything looks okay here. No, I haven't seen anything.
Make sure the chapel is prepared for Sunday services.
Yes, Father Clifford.
I've already cleaned the sanctuary.
Hey there.
I'll put out fresh
Hey.
candles too.
Better him than me.
Whatever. I've got better things to do. This is hopeless.
Oh my god, Sharon. I don't know, Sharon tends to fire way more shells than is actually necessary. However, Sharon will never actually run out of his ammo. Just gonna push Chrissy over here.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
Of course I can't. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I might actually just remove the
Something?
Is everything all right?
Dad. Oh my god, Dad also looks super sad and tired. I might just remove the old classic Fallout stuff. I kind of took a look at it and was thinking that it probably wouldn't fit, and now that I've tried it, I'm almost certain it doesn't fit. Because it's very clearly not made for this. It's made for the open world environments of Fallout 1 and 2. Or, sorry, the top-down environments of Fallout 1 and 2. Where soundtrack doesn't go as much into it. Don't get me wrong, Fallout 1 and 2's actual soundtrack is really good. But you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Alright, let's go meet Dad at the place. Out of curiosity, can we get into here by the anything other than the door?
Be careful.
Of what? Mirelurks? I'm imagining Mirelurks. Also invisible walls, apparently. Ooh, what's this? Nothing. A Pulaski preservation shelter without anything preserved. Oh, how disappointing. And how very Fallout-like.
This place is not safe.
Yeah, Sharon, I know. It's not safe at all. And it probably never will be safe. My god, look at how fast I move. Out of curiosity, how much? My endurance. Wow, why are my stats so low? Alcohol withdrawal, medics withdrawal, merchant outfit, minor rat poison. We can fix the rat poison with some rat away. I just keep forgetting that I end up getting rad poison. Man, it's a good thing we cleared out the super mutants on the way up.
Yes?
That might have been bad if we hadn't. We might be down a doctor. Down a doctor.
Some people are in such a hurry.
Okay, guys.
We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside. But none of us are particularly capable fighters. I hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way, but you seem to have learned to handle yourself. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Dr. Lee and her crew. I'm afraid I don't have many options. Please know that I would never put you in this position if I didn't think it was absolutely necessary. Will you do it? Please reconsider. Until we can... I would hate to see all...
Oh. Why even give you that
Are
option?
you all right?
Illusion of choice. Oh wow, and they just send you on anyway. Wow. That is as much of an illusion of choice as you can really define.
Over here.
My god, look at Charon go. Where'd he go? Brute. You got that, Charon. I believe in you. He does indeed have that. Wow. Honestly, seriously, Charon is one of the most powerful companions. And because he's entirely contract bound, he doesn't care what your karma is.
Now try and hide from this!
Thought I heard something. Good enough.
My god, Charon. Taft tunnels. Rotunda. Well, you guys should be fine to come in now. Everything is more or less dead. There's a couple super mutants still just wandering around, but I'll deal with them. Oh yeah, what's over here? Pump control. Oh. control system is average. Can't take control of that until I level up. Yep.
I'm sure it's not safe in there, but she's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here. Though that's not saying much.
He's from up north. He was bragging. Yeah, great. They can't
Apparently.
something.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
God damn it. You're gonna have me clear out everywhere, aren't you? Every goddamn place. Whatever. Let's do this. I don't know why I decided to pick that up. I just did. Rad control. Rad control. Oh, that's not what this says. Capital Wasteland. Ah, it's a way out. Alright, gotcha. Well, we don't want to go here, so let's continue back the way we came. Hold on, hang on a moment. I need to Alt-Tab for some reason. Bring that up. There we are. Don't worry. There's a mod that should make it so that I don't have to Alt-Tab all the time. And that Alt-Tab actually kind of works. Fancy, I know. Okay, let's see here. How many more mutants do we have to clear out? There's got to be a limited What, I've killed, what, 7? I mean, Sharon's killed 7. I don't really care. A lion does not concern himself. Oh, shut up, Sharon. With the thoughts of sheep. And all that. Oh, hey, here's the water purifier. Fancy. And as a super mutant master. Seriously, Sharon is ridiculous.
Thought I heard something. Where?
Hello.
Good enough.
You know what I might do is I might go back to Operation Anchorage and just grab the Gauss rifle. I can't think of anything else that would replace Sharon's shotgun. His shotgun is by far one of the best scaling weapons in the game. Alright, well, excuse me. Basement then. We still got some clearing to do.
I was sure I heard something. Maybe I'm just joking.
Oh. Don't worry, this gun isn't overpowered at all. It's not like someone had a love story that included the Bozar from Fallout 2. It actually kind of isn't overpowered because even though it does huge amounts of damage, it also runs out of ammo incredibly fast. So it's a lot of damage output and then it just peters off. Just down to 0. quite fun to use though. Because of that. Oh, it also destroys its just all of its durability really fast. We're good. Vodka, vodka, da, 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 da. Ooh. Also some infinite value pencils right here.
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry. As I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe. That's all I could have hoped for. Now, my son is a grown man. Handsome, intelligent, confident. Just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore.
Yep.
So here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning.
All right then. Where's
I spoke with
Journal
Dr.
2?
Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
That reminds me, I should be looking for the. Oh, there's journal entry 2.
This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. Will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City.
That wasn't informative at all. Nothing was interesting there. Is that a, oh my god, that's a, what is a grill doing down here? He's dead, Charon. He's dead. Jesus. Charon just does not give a fuck. Okay then. Shall we continue? Yeah. did the rotunda. Hello. Give me all of the Nuka-Cola you can carry. Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. And so is Bessie the flamethrower. Flamethrower wizards, that'd be interesting. Alright, Dad.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
Yeah. I've got basically a crackshot ghoul who can never die. What does the pre-war money do? Can you buy things with it? Kind of. It's completely weightless, and for the most part you just sell it. But it's because it is completely weightless, you can pick it up without any downside. Everything is
I'm
dead.
proud of you. Now let's get in there.
Can we just go back to the vault?
Somehow, I don't think the Overseer would agree with that.
I think I killed the
done is done.
Overseer.
But if we succeed, if we can make Project Purity a reality, we can create a new life for ourselves out here. You have to understand, the vault wasn't for me. It was for you. To make sure my son grew up someplace safe, away from all this.
Well, I guess I
I didn't
fucked
want
that
you to
up.
leave. I wanted you to stay there, to grow up and live your life in safety.
God bless Liam Neeson. He looks so sad all the time.
I hope that you can understand why I've done the things that I've done. The last thing I want is to lose my son.
Actually, he does a dad really well. I don't know what it is about Liam Neeson, but he really does do a dad just super well. All right.
Hey.
Okay, you guys prepped? But yeah, if we take a look at pre-war money, I think I've got some. Drop that. Pre-war money, yeah, value of 10, 0 weight. You just sell it. Same thing with pencils. God knows why it still has value after it's been abandoned.
Hello.
Maybe they figured out that it's still being used on Fallout 2 and Fallout Nevada. Don't know why.
Is everything all right?
Evening.
Alright, I'm just gonna wait until everyone's in their proper location. God bless the Bethesda games for having an auto walk feature. Somehow I never found out about it just by accident. Until I did find out about it by accident and was very confused.
Did you need something?
No! Stop
Is
asking.
everything all right?
Push. Can I pickpocket Dad? Now I can. He has a Chinese assault rifle of all things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking forward to Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas is before Fallout 4, but Fallout 4 is the only Fallout I've actually never played. So, while a lot of people say that it's worse than a lot of the other Fallouts, it looks fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway.
Alexa, here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage?
It's not like you
Revelation
just...
21:6.
Yeah.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.
Thanks, Dad.
I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done.
Okay. What do we need to do right now?
The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe. The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Oh, great.
You mean these access tunnels? Take that stim packs.
How are you holding up? Need directions? Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses.
Need directions when I'm standing directly next to it. All right then. So, what are we going to be using? I wonder if there's an explosives mode. I feel like I kind of don't need more weapons at this point. Shut up, Shara. But I could. I still want to install Fallout Wanderers Edition eventually here, but that's a really big mod and may start breaking some things, especially since it's intended to be played from the start of the game.
Some people are in such a hurry.
I think we need to talk. I've been hearing things. Things that have happened out there. Megaton destroyed? You? You didn't have anything to do with that, did you?
I totally did.
What you do in the world may be your business, but here, with me, you are my son. I can't begin to tell you how disappointed I am. That goes against everything I ever taught you. I want to talk more about this later. For now, let's just focus on our work. Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
All right then. I don't know what he expected. I was always a problem child, always breaking his arms.
Oh, great. Hey there.
That's kind of the problem with the Fallout series is they don't have a disposition system, which means that NPCs will just have lines. Largely means that Dad's going to lecture me, but not actually do anything, which is kind of disappointing if you ask me.
Fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
All right. Seriously though, Bethesda knows how to do maze-like interiors. Granted, it's not all that hard, but it's all about the aesthetic.
Use the intercom so I can tell you, but everything all right? You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water, as well as our processing equipment and power systems. You're on the right level.
Oh.
To go next. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes.
I wonder where that is.
It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there.
Okay.
Evening.
Hey, good to see you.
I don't need to give him a call on the intercom. I already know where to go. The magic of the quest marker. Seriously. Oh. Oh. We may have a problem, Dad. Oh, come on. Okay, this is actually kind of neat. How did tires get down here? At a toilet? Usually you don't flush toilets down the drain. I wouldn't think that there's that much of a drain to flush. Shit. Medic, jet, and a bunch of stim packs. Let's do this. Good job, Sharon. Still the most overpowered character. Just look at him go. Did you see the health bar drop? Like, holy crap. Where was he? Right here. Enclave power armor. Good shit. Mostly for Charon, though. Unless one of the mods removed my inability to wear power armor? Okay. Probably. Either way, I'm dropping my other power armor. Except no. I don't know. Where's the Bozar? M60, don't care. Hey, Sharon,
What do you need?
can you use big guns?
Very well.
Probably not. It uses 0.308, which I am never using. Seriously, this UI is so great. Oh, what else can I drop? Or combine? Oh, you know, stuff. Probably don't need that.
There may be danger here.
Good job, Sharon. All right.
Over here.
Get rid of that too.
This facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to
Oh, there goes
prevent any more
Janet.
incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately
What do you need?
hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. In a few moments to bring the system online.
Enough of these delays.
It'll only be a few more moments. Run. Run!
And Liam Neeson is now dead.
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now. James, your father caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the purifier and to buy us some time to escape. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain. There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You died the same way he did. We need to get out of here now. We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go.
I still have Enclave to kill. I mean, now I look badass as fuck because that's just how Enclave power armor looks. By the way, props to Bethesda for making really awesome looking Enclave power armor. It was awesome looking before, but this is even better. I actually like
What's
this
going on
redesign.
up there? Thank God someone else made it out. What the hell is going on? Who are those guys? Did I hear gunshots?
Yes, yes, yes.
What? You're supposed to be the tough one, right? Why don't you take care of it? I really don't want to die down.
We need
Okay.
to escape while we can. Don't wander off. We're going to need you. You heard me. We need you right now. You're the only one here with any amount of combat experience. We've got the Enclave behind us, and who knows what ahead of us. If we're going to make it through here, we need your help.
We've got two of us. Someone is completely ignoring Sharon.
We need to stick together, but we need to move quickly. We'll follow behind you, all right? Let's get moving.
What did you do?
That is not where we're going. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Enclave Ibots ahoy! That probably wasn't worth it. Hate those things so much.
I can open it, but it'll take some time.
You got this, Sharon. Oh. Sharon very distinctly does not have this. Well then. Whoops.
We need to Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
I'm pretty sure those are spawned in. Dead. Very dead. My God. They really stuffed as many of these guys in as they could. There's still one. Damn. Also, I should probably save just before I get to that location. Yeah, that actually does seem like a really good idea.
Keep firing.
Good job. For an NPC with a knife, you took on someone with power armor quite well. Alright. Sharon, I think it's time for an upgrade.
What is it? Very well.
Tesla. And we'll drop the essence file.
Don't wander off. We're going to need... We've got... I'm responsible for these people, and with James gone, I'm responsible. You're not getting into the Citadel without me, so I suggest you start... We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as... We're not safe until we reach the other side.
Okay. The Bozar is definitely going to need repairs soon. It may have insane DPS, but it goes through its durability very quickly. Which is actually kind of in keeping with the way the weapon was portrayed in Fallout 2, as it was an incredibly finicky weapon that had a tendency to break. As well as being incredibly ammo intensive. I don't know how many rounds I just used, but I think it's all of them. Shit. Ooh, that's really bad. Can I get up?
You hand them over. Yes, this looks to be enough. He'll need medical attention once we've reached the Citadel, but this will... Thank you.
My god, I just did a good thing. I've gone soft. Alright then. Let's see here. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. I haven't been feeling... So, initially I actually was feeling quite a lot into Fallout 3, and then I realized that most of the quests are just explore X location, which I'm perfectly fine with. But when you start to remember every location, that's when the problems set in. I've played so much of this game, I actually do remember most situations. Either way, kind of just want to finish the main quest and then start on the DLC stuff so that I can get to Fallout New Vegas. And that's kind of my plan. Point Lookout will be fun at least. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Ooh, a skill book. Nikola Tesla Mute. And some human flesh for good measure. Who says cannibalism is bad for you? It restores way more health. And a stim pack. I'll take that. No doors that... Ah. Hard lockpick that I can't open right now. Hello! Of course there was some ghouls behind here. And now we can look and see what's ghouls behind here. What's ghouling on? I'm so sorry. Can we upgrade anything? Not really. Hey, yay, yay, yay. Hey, Sharon, you want to get in on this? There you go. Even their blood glows. I love the red pass card. It's totally a reference to Fallout 1. Or not Fallout 1, Fallout 2. It's not the yellow passkey though. Pre-war stealth way. Yeah! Good stuff. Gluten for the sake of gluten. That is almost every ingredient you need to make some Nuka-Cola. Okay. Oop. Okay. Yeah, sure, just dump every NPC on my face. That's how Bethesda does it. Hello.
Hail. Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian? You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment.
Good times. Sounds fun. Can I come in? Please?
Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you?
Civilian.
Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor.
God knows how
As
when
far
no
away
more
from there as
super mutants are
humanly
being
possible.
created.
Definitely no place for civilians.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, man. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lion! I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. You open this goddamn door right now.
That was very fast. Huh.
We can't stop now. We need to keep going. What is it?
What was that? I'll take that 700 XP, and that doesn't even level me up anymore.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
Nope.
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison, it'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. He knows what we need.
You can
We've all
see
taken
the
care of
resemblance
something to
through the
locate
power
equipment.
armor.
Please help him.
Very well, we'll sort this all out.
Hail.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Okay, will do. Yep.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
Found these Brotherhood
Talk
holotags.
to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found.
The Elder Scrolls.
She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall. The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake, but a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly save the survivors in this wasteland. I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. Some of my soldiers called me a hero. Others called me a traitor. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock me. I cannot fault their dedication, even if I find them lacking in compassion.
I'm gonna turn the light on because I'm gonna go on a rant. Okay. Okay. So, this is a rant about the Brotherhood of Steel. Namely, the fact that the Brotherhood of Steel shouldn't exist anymore, or at least not in the capacity it does in Fallout 3. Fallout 1, the Brotherhood of Steel existed as a condensed, for lack of a better term, outpost that collected technology and hoarded it from the rest of the world. They would distribute technology to those they deemed worthy. At the end of Fallout 1, they distributed technology to NCR, meaning that they actively integrated themselves as an R&D division into NCR. The Brotherhood of Steel, as we know it in Fallout 1 and 2, is no more. So why is it that we have the Brotherhood of Steel of the Capital Wasteland that makes it sound like that never happened? That pisses me off a lot, because not only did they completely ignore the ending of Fallout 1, the canon ending of Fallout 1, they also ignored the progress that the Brotherhood of Steel represented in Fallout 2, where they are largely a mysterious group that is just providing information rather than actually hoarding technology. Yes, they still hoard technology, but for the large part, they try to share it with the Wasteland. So, this is just how the Brotherhood of Steel is. And that really annoys me. Like, a lot. And that's just Bethesda's fault. So, thanks, Bethesda. God. Anyway, let's continue.
Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to protect humanity's progress, but not necessarily every human. The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood in other places consider it a waste to protect most people. After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secrets to making a P-94 plasma rifle are all but lost.
What about a Winchester plasma rifle? Where did those go? I'm sorry, I'm still bitter.
Even now, a year after they left, the wounds of their departure are still sore. Some of my soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Bless them for their loyalty. They're more angry about it than I ever was. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I hear them wondering if they should have gone with them. I can't blame them, but I stand by my decision, and I respect theirs.
Huh. Has your decision been worth it?
Has it been worth the cost in lives and resources to protect people like you from the super mutants? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life. And most of our recent recruits have come from those we've saved over the years.
Oh.
It's cost us, but we've saved many lives. And made the Capital Wasteland a place where people can live. Yes, I'd say that's been worth it.
Keep in mind, I haven't actually met his daughter. I would have met the daughter if I'd actually gone through the normal main quest progress, but I did not. So, you know, what can you do with a broken main quest? Dun dun dun.
Yes, let's speak of other things. More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced.
Okay, now let's talk about
Brotherhood of
the
Steel has
Enclave.
encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now, as before they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the Enclave for a bit. Same deal with the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 1, except in this case, the Enclave were the main antagonist of Fallout 2. The Enclave are the main antagonist of Fallout 2 in practically every way. They intended to capture your village to use as experimental subjects to test a new strain of FEV, forced evolution virus, which had the goal of removing all mutagens from mutated humans. What it would effectively do is anyone who had been exposed to the mutations of the wasteland would die horribly and unpleasantly, usually through asphyxiation, but also through blood bursting, skin bursting, organ failure, various mutations, things like that. It wasn't pleasant. Anyway, you defeat the Enclave in Fallout 2 very definitively, but by magic, they're back. I don't understand why they decided to do this. And not even that. Not even that. The Enclave's evil plan in Fallout 3: introduce FEV into the water supply to kill all people with mutations. It's literally the same identical plan as in Fallout 2. They didn't have any imagination in this game. The main story is by far the worst thing ever, but not only that, it is a sin against the previous games because they didn't advance the previous games, they just wallowed in them. And they didn't even do it very well. Okay, rant over, let's continue.
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
Where's the rest?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Keep in mind, the time gap between Fallout 2 and Fallout 3 is 36 years. If they've only been here for 20 years, they should have already been functioning like the previous Brotherhood of Steel. In other words, the way they're functioning now. The Outcasts would not even have a leg to stand on.
It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries. Ah, now, that's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. So be it.
Actually.
It's...
Ah.
What more?
I am genuinely pissed off about the presence of the Brotherhood of Steel and how they're acting the way they're acting is supposedly the less popular version when it is literally how the Brotherhood of Steel was acting in the second game. Like, yeah, they were still secretive, and they are still secretive. But, like, they acted for the greater good of all humans.
Hail.
And they weren't nearly as reclusive with their technology.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Taking the loss in stride, are we?
Yep.
It would seem the Brotherhood has more pressing matters to attend to than a 20-year-old defunct project. Out of respect for your father, however, I will offer advice. What exactly?
I need to find the Gek.
Really? A pity. You won't find one here.
Wow.
It may be possible to locate one, however. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome.
Hey, giant robot thing. Liberty Prime operations. Classified eyes only. No, they probably should have left this unlocked. Military Contract 38917. Codename Liberty Prime. Project goal, no less than the creation of the most powerful combat robot the battlefield has ever seen, with the express goal of liberating occupied Anchorage, Alaska, from its Chinese aggressors. Summary: the United States Army has succeeded in contracting with both ROBCO and General Atomics International to work on their first joint project. The robot they create, Liberty Prime, will be the very embodiment of American military might, a walking, talking, nuke-tossing hero who will remind the world that it is, or what it means to be a superpower. I am fully confident that the presence of Liberty Prime at the Anchorage front line will be, to the Chinese, what the Hiroshima bomb was to the Japanese in 1945. Maybe. Except Liberty Prime is significantly less powerful than the nuclear bomb. It's a little bit easier to control, though. You can't exactly control one. In a startling turnaround from their previous policy of complete covert development, the United States Army has confirmed that they are indeed working on a new superweapon, one designed specifically to crush the Red Chinese invasion force and liberate occupied Anchorage, Alaska, once and for all. Speaking at an Army press conference at the Pentagon, General Constantine Chase stated, "No more secrets. The time has come to lay all our cards on the table so that the Chinese can see with their own eyes what we've got, or that we've got the winning hand. The United States Army is proud to announce that for the first time in history, General Atomics International and ROBCO have joined forces to create to create for this great country a super weapon that will leave every single yellow-bellied red shaking in their commie booties. Unfortunately for our readers, that's as specific as Chase was willing to get. While he and the army are ready for China to know the U.S. is developing a new weapon, they're not quite ready to divulge just what it is, or when it will be ready for development. All in due time, all in due time. Rest assured, when this weapon is complete, liberty will come to Anchorage, and hell will follow. General Trace. I'm sorry, but you're being completely unrealistic. There's simply no way the robot will be combat ready in 3 months. The chassis is complete, all weapon systems are online, and the voice module has been programmed as requested. But power consumption is still our primary concern. And neither Doctors Honeywell and Park have yet found a acceptable solution. Wait. You don't like this lady? Which lady? Also, hey Desalona, I'm sorry. I, for some reason, just completely blanked on the fact that you had said something. That was like 11 minutes ago. No, way more than that. That was almost 30 minutes ago. Hi, Desalona. How could I? I'm a failure. I should just go. Just leave the stream. Just, no. 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 Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I was 100% behind killing that man. But that's because my character is evil as well. Braun's a goddamn genius. Yeah. Diagnostic reports. Here are the results of the latest robot diagnostics. Nothing. His voice module's 100%. Scrub Rothschild is confident that by redistributing power from the weapons and mobility subsystems, we'll be able to bring power management up to at least 67%. Enough to successfully carry out a full activation sequence. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic of the robot. Here are those results. Power management at 1%. Jesus. Darn. Neat. So Liberty Prime is almost...
Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a fair.
Better dead than red. And of course it's got insufficient power.
I sent them over to your stand. The elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe Peabody. Welcome, etc. Now, I'm really very busy. Is there something you needed?
Maybe.
Ha! With my eye.
Costs 192 caps. Too expensive. Honestly, I kind of just want to sell the T-51B stuff because it's just broken.
Foul, detestable beasts. They're like an infestation.
Where are they
Cut them
coming
down
from?
and they return again and again. Always so determined to kill or capture. But why?
I mean, I know why. Because super mutants turned humans into more super mutants, but the question is, they require vats of FEV virus to do that. And that's not always a guaranteed thing. Super mutants tend to come out with, I think it was 3 out of 10, being dumb brutes that are almost completely incapable of functionality. Not good odds. Not good odds at all.
So they have plasma weapons. Bah! It's strong technology, I'll give you that, but limited in modability.
I've already started removing the compensators on our laser weapons to cut through the black devil power armor of theirs.
We'll drop them like any other meat, don't you worry.
Yep, we actually do have quite a few mods. We stuck to our usual guns of installing 1 mod per session, just to make sure that nothing gets too crashy. But these last few sessions I've been installing more than 1 mod, because everything seems to be going fine. I've fixed a lot of the stability issues. We barely had any freezes or crashes. Oh no, it's a lot more stable. Very happy with it.
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say, I'm not sure what you're doing in my armory. We run a tight ship, and unless Elder Lion...
God damn, they really did make the Tesla power armor look awesome. Yeah, so the first mod that I actually downloaded was Chasm. And then once I started figuring out some more issues, the unofficial mod was the second one. Chasm removes any, what do you call it, quick saving issues. And that is largely the only thing that it does. And by removes, I mean literally just cuts it out as hard as... Hello, Sentinel.
Pretty impressive work for a civilian, bringing the doctor here in one piece. Sarah Lyons, Sentinel and Commander of Lion's Pride. Welcome to the Citadel.
Hey! She actually knows we haven't met yet. You usually do meet her before now, but that's actually really nice.
You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not... It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so.
Alright then. Can I get in?
Need something, friend?
A Voltec terminal. That sounds nice. Ooh. Okay, Vault 12, 112. November 2068, 2074. Total duration indefinitely. Computer control system. I think machine 3600R. I'm looking for something that has a GEC. Project Gold. Oh my god, really? This is something they did. They actually spelled out all of the Project Gold. This is the whole idea of Fallout 2. So everyone knows that we've got Project Safe House, and Project Safe House and the Society Preservation Project were intended to perform experiments on mankind. However, it was barely mentioned in Fallout 2, and it didn't need to be mentioned even to this extent in Fallout 3, considering it never comes up. I would much prefer an entire fucking game being dedicated to it than having this amount of information shoved in our face. Because it really is a piece of Fallout lore that you could build an entire game on. I don't know why they did this. Because Bethesda doesn't write. How have you been doing, Zutara Demis? Hope you've been alright. Main reason I love them so much. Have you played the original ones, Zutara? Personal assignments. The main thing that I don't like about Fallout's writing is, or the Bethesda Fallout writing, is that it's not. There's no subtlety to it at all. Oh, you've never beat them? Okay. Okay. Overseer Dr. Stanislaus Braun. Got it. Please reinstall operating system software. What the fuck? Personal assignments. Overseer. No one I know. Jameson. Mr. Jones has a genetic disposition for a rare terminal strain of cancer, which should ideally cause him to expire within the months of the project's inception. These two events should combine to allow a proper catalyst that allows this project to continue as planned. Fallout 76. Or Vault 76. This one I am kind of interested in. Of course. Vault 76 is one of our 17 control vaults. It will operate exactly according to the plan dictated in the marketing material produced by Vault-Tec and precisely to resident expectations. This vault will open automatically after a period of 20 years, and the residents will be pushed back into the open world for study in comparison to the other experiments. Assuming Vault-Tec is around, which as it turns out Vault-Tec is not around. Once again, I would love to see a Vault-Tec representative as a main antagonist in any of the Fallout games. That you could do so much with that. Hear of any of the fan-made vaults? I have not. Though there's a lot of room. You could do a lot of stuff with it. Project goals, right. 87. Let's see here. Equipment issuances. Oh, this one's got a GEC. Yeah, this one's got a GEC. And a 3 plasma. Okay. Project goals. It's restricted, so we don't know. What the heck is the point of this? 100 years. General Atomics. Huh. 92 might be interesting. Personal assignments, error. Network connection could not be found. You don't say. You know what would be an interesting vault setup? You have 2 vaults just connected. They can't actually go outside, but they can communicate via a network that's just built underground. Oh, that 69 is my favorite. It has a rule: only 1 male ever. Feel so bad for that guy. All those women on the same cycle. Ew. That's rough. This information has been redacted at the request of Dr. Albert Laris at the Psychological Research Department and Chief Overseer of the Project 106 Project. Of the Vault 106 Project, sorry. All inquiries into the goals and research methods of Vault 106 are to be directed through his office. (108) Okay then. Well, Sharon, you evil-looking bastard. Are you ready to go on an adventure? I'm ready to go on an adventure. God damn, we're all ready to go on adventures. Adventures are just so good. Also, this isn't where I want to go.
The truth? We can barely fend off the super mutants.
That is actually fairly standard. The reason I have... Oh, hello.
Hail. Name's Greg. Greg Bear. Most of the guys just call me Kodiak. Heard about that mess over at the Purifier. Don't you worry. You're safe here.
Serious?
Hell, I've killed more of those yellow Frankensteins than any other member of the Pride. Except maybe Gallows. Those crazy solo night ops of his.
Huh.
Hell, I do it all. Recon, demolition, tactical assault. Guess you could say I'm the Pride's jack of all trades.
Just in case anyone else ends up going down.
Glad to see you and that egghead Lee made it here in one piece. I heard what happened to that purifier. Hell of a thing.
Indeed. Me?
Heavy weapons, miniguns, missile launchers. If it's bigger than a human and goes boom, I'm all over it. Steel be...
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
Oh.
What aid can I offer you? Talk to Scribe.
Okay, we're looking for Scribe Jameson. Your name would be Paladin Nom. Huh. I get that. I get that. Oh no, the Nuka-Cola has over-encumbered me, but it's a good thing because we get to eat it now. Yes.
There's been another behemoth sighted in the wasteland, in the Evergreen Hills region. That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
Tin soldiers in devil suits, ammunition there. I was on paper for a joke. Need some help.
Yes? No, I don't. What do you want?
Spec Ops. Let's leave it at that.
Got it.
And so
Hail. Hail to you, stranger. I am Knight Captain Dusk, in service of Steel. If you require anything, simply ask. Ha! Funny. Here's some free advice. You're our guest, so I'd be real careful about who you insult. That sort of thing might fly out in the waste, but here in the Citadel, it'll earn you a few broken teeth. See? That. Right there. That's the sort of shit that'll land a little girl like you in the infirmary. Did I stutter? Oh. Oh, really? Look, I know how you wasters are. You cap a few red scorpions and you think you can walk around like you own the fucking place. But things work differently around here. You got a problem with that? Then you go ahead and meet me in the lion's den after lights out. I'll solve your little problem the old-fashioned way.
All right then. Sounds fine by me.
There's been another behemoth sighted in the wasteland, in the Evergreen Mills region. It's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
Night Captain Dusk is a waster. I don't think so somehow.
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know. You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood. But perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time,
Yeah, I guess
I
it
have an
kind of
offer
is,
for
isn't it?
you. Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds. Okay. As you can see, we're having trouble keeping track of our soldiers in the field. And worse than that problem, a brother fallen in the field would have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates. But with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag, like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls.
The Elder Scrolls!
Scrolls are kept by the head librarian of each Brotherhood bunker. The scrolls are a record of the Brotherhood itself. Into each scroll is written the name and deeds of each of our brothers. Battles, what technology is recovered.
What the heck
when
is
he was
Fallout New
promoted,
California?
Everything. The last entry for each brother is that brother's death. It is important, as the way a man dies is just as important as the manner in which he lives. And so, each man who nobly serves the Brotherhood ascends into our history, to be remembered by those who come after him.
Likely, but the way that those projects usually go, they tend to be very long processes. Like, I want to play Skywind when it comes out, but that has been in development for well over 5 years now. So, it's going to be a while. Yeah, it's not just that they had to rename it, they also have to remake all of the models themselves, which thankfully a lot of the Skyrim people can do, because they've been in the industry for ages now and actually know how to do a lot of this stuff, but still. Okay, where can I find the holotype?
They are on a... We have access to a great deal of technology. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me. But from... You have. Very well. It's as simple as this. I need someone to...
Can I... Jameson?
If we value the pursuit of knowledge, we must be free to follow wherever that search may lead us.
You need an
I found
apple.
that in an ancient book. The words of wisdom of one of the greatest men of the former civilization.
You need an apple, Jameson, to look like an asshole. Thought it was a hairy potato. I like how this lady presses the importance that your death is just as important as your life. Like, your life as a brave warrior protecting children and feeding the many is only as important as you choking to death on an apple seed. Ew. Holy crap, Girl Disturbed, I was not expecting to see you today. Also, how do I actually turn these things in?
Which, should you find any of the... As I told you, any soldier that I would... As much as you wish.
Seriously, I still have them, right? Yeah. Why can't I turn them in?
I came across something in...
They are literally not adult.
Yeah.
There.
Have you? Their names shall be written into the scrolls, to be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well, and in good
Expect
health.
nachos and receive bacon. Win-win in your book. Ooh, nachos and bacon actually does sound good. You know, I haven't had nachos in literally years. Bacon in less time.
I have those results you asked for. I sent them over to your station.
All right.
Enclave troops have fortified the Purifier.
Who's ready? Hello.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Yeah, so listen, thanks and all. Really great job you did there.
What an asshole.
Listen, thanks for getting us through that. I'm not stupid. I know we wouldn't have made it without you.
That's
I'm
more
sorry
like
about
it.
your dad, and I'm sorry I've acted like an ass.
See, this guy I like.
Great. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
I need to collect my wits and figure out what to do next.
Dr. Lee, first step, put down the knife.
Rothschild, old friend, you're a brilliant technician.
All right then. Who wants to go and find a Gek? I'm fine with going to find a Gek. What quest do we have right now? Ascribe Rothschild for information on Volt 86 or 87.
Ah, you're back. Ah, well, that much I believe I can help.
What's
you.
going on in chat?
Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Scribe Rothschild wants a report on your tests. Have your results posted?
All about the breakfast nachos. I haven't done any of the DLCs yet. We're just doing the main quest to get some more of the main quest out of the way. Because we have Broken Steel, there's no necessary reason for me to not do the main quest. And honestly, the more I've been playing Fallout 3, the more I remember that Fallout 3 is largely kind of boring. Unfortunately.
This map shows the locations of all known
Until you get to
vaults
the
in local
DLC.
area.
And then you
Vault
get to the pit.
87 has been highlighted
And the
for
pit
you.
is amazing.
There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Actually, so there are two DLCs I'm looking forward to. There's Point Lookout and the Pit. The Pit is a really, really good narrative experience, whereas the Point Lookout is the complete opposite, where it is largely just a large sandbox to explore. Either way, both of them are pretty good.
The area is highly irradiated.
Oh, I don't care
Lethal
about
levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
Yeah. Are you much of a Fallout fan, Girl Disturbed? I actually don't know. So that's it? I'm
So
screwed.
quick to give up. Disappointing.
I will punch you.
There is, in fact, another potential way to reach the vault. Lamplight Caverns is close by and may provide an alternate means of access.
Okay.
No, I'm afraid not. After initial attempts to cross the radiation failed, it was decided to focus our efforts elsewhere. You, however, are free to do as you choose. More exploration may be useful, and I'll certainly be interested in anything you might find.
You know, I'm kind of curious. How interested would you guys be in seeing the maximum 6 companion bug? Because that's a bug that I've done in the past, and it is totally a bug that I can do again. And let's be honest, I'm not really doing this for very long anyway, so it'd be something that I do for fun.
I find it hard to believe your father raised such a child.
Bitch, I blew up at
For
Megaton.
whatever
Don't worry about
it is
it.
you've gone through that has made you so bitter.
Well, let's see. My dad abandoned me, and then abandoned me again. He died this time. My best friend basically kicked me out of the vault, and her father attempted to kill me multiple times. So that doesn't help anything. Do you want me to go on? God, I sound like a whiny asshole. Exactly as I want my character to sound. I mean, you could just sit and chat, Zatara. I've actually been working on there's something that I've been working on called the lurk command. And what the lurk command does is it makes it so that the more people are using the lurk command at the same time, the more frequent or the faster logs are gained for everyone in chat, regardless of what they're doing. The lurk command bonus stays as long as that person doesn't talk, and they stack. It's something that I haven't really messed with. It'd be like 10% per person, and it's not much already. But I figured it would be a way for people to just kind of sit around and chill. Desalona still with the 444 logs. Let's see.
I am, and have been since we first found him, well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems. We just don't have the means to power it. Not yet.
Couldn't they have just, I don't know, made non-energy based weapon systems? Tunnel Snakes rule! I still have that jacket. Not on my character, but I stored it. It's in Tenpenny Tower. Which reminds me, I should probably check up on Tenpenny Tower at some point. Yeah. By the way, the Prey Moon Crash. So if Prey actually wins, then Moon Crash is also getting removed because I'm getting the DLC. Because I freaking love Prey, and everyone tells me that the DLC is amazing, and I really want to play it. Alright.
Not really. No.
Well, fine, asshole.
He was developed as a super weapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate.
Okay, no. I'm just gonna skip through his dialogue and do.
thought as much.
Wow. You guys just don't give a damn. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, they made that character so unlikable that I can just punch him out all the time. I was 100% expecting to get punched out for that. No one else likes him either. That's great. Well, let's continue. So my goal is I'm going to get captured by, sorry, spoilers. I'm going to get captured by the Enclave. And we're going to just deal with a lot of the main quests over the next couple of days. And then we'll see what we can do with either spoilers or not spoilers. We'll see what we can do with the side quests. Who is this man? This man does nothing. This is a non-man. This is also a non-man. He has no name. This is also a non-man. I'm moving on. I just walked on a non-man. God. Oh, it's recon armor. You have a beefy computer if you can transition that fast. It's already loaded in the previous area. Fallout 3 usually has longer transitions, but because I had already loaded in this area earlier, it allows me to transition more quickly, which I think is actually a pretty good way to do things. Anyway, let's see, where are we going? Let's remove this. This is Evergreen Hills. We'll deal with that at some point. Now is not that point. Charnel House is gonna get me shot. Smith Casey's garage is the closest thing to Charnel House. Then there's Dunwich, or Girder Shade, and Dunwich House, or Dunwich Building, which is full of a combination of Deathclaws and ghouls. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually be interested in trying out a look into Dunwich Building. There's a quest related to it for one of the DLCs, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because it's part of the pit. The pit was amazing. I know a lot of people don't think that, but I really enjoyed it when I first played it. Though for some strange reason, random ass axes do immense amounts of damage. What did you vote on yes for? Oh! Also, super big thing. So this is Smith Casey's garage. Normally it just looks like a garage and all that. And then, so you get into this room and it's just, oh hey, what's this? Just pull this lever right here and that opens up. And then you come down here and it's just like, oh, what's going on? Why is there all this stuff? Whoa, this goes deeper than I expected. Ooh. Oh, Vault 112. Yeah, so I found Vault 112 completely by accident. And Vault 112 is the main quest vault. Yeah. Anyway. So I skipped the entire process of finding 3 dogs, meeting the lions, meeting a heck of a lot of people. Which meant I just, like, I blew up Megaton and then I went and found my dad. Completely by accident. You would think that they put a lock on here. But no, you can just do that. I mean, okay. But yeah, as a direct result, my character learned information that they shouldn't have, or that I didn't know, but the character did. So that ended up being kind of weird. Like, what the fuck is Project Purity? Character, what are you going on about? What are you talking about, Dad? Why do you know these things and I don't? And then I just dealt with it, and now my character's fine. Also, look at these textures. Look at them. I'm running high-res textures. And I can't get over how nice they look on current Fallout tech. Someone's shooting me. Oh. I'm Mr. Gutsy. Anyway, I would suggest you cover your ears. Oh god. So that is the Bozar from Fallout 1. From Fallout 2. And it is immensely loud because it is a Bozar. And fires approximately 30 rounds per second. And that's just how Bozars were in Fallout 2. In Fallout 2, they held the title of being the most, or the highest damage weapon in the entire game. I am not even kidding. Let's see if we can get a better look at this. You may notice it is effectively a fully automatic anti-tank rifle. And that's just what it does. Anyway, let's punch some dudes. I'm happy. Seriously, there's a mod that I had on earlier that added the ability to sprint. It effectively made the ability, or just this build, way more effective. It's such a shame. Fully automatic anti-tank rifle, aka it kills what it's pointed at. Exactly, Zutara Dimas. I was using it to kill Enclave, and I kind of had to use it to kill Enclave after a while, because those guys are durable as hell. Unfortunately, that's one of the major issues that a lot of people have with Fallout 3's enemies. Generally speaking, they end up turning into just bullet sponges after a while. I may want to heal up or eat. Also, I am playing on hard, so that's mostly why my health isn't very high. I know Desalona was also voting for a full melee build. This is a full everything build, so I tend to have my power fist. However, if we actually look at my skills, or was definitely looking forward to a full melee build, I have maximum unarmed, so I punch things real hard. Just wait until you get the railgun from one of the DLCs. Oh, Girl Disturbed, I have the railgun. I don't use it. The entire Project Anchorage DLC was incredibly poorly implemented. It is easily my least favorite DLC of the entire series. Hello. Eventually I'll go back to the area where you find Project Anchorage stuff, and you will notice that everything that is in that area I actually stripped down and just dumped in a massive pile. I have somewhere around here some T-51B power armor. Honestly, I could dump this on the ground and not even give a damn. In fact, you know what? I will. This is how much I don't care about it. I am never finding that again.
There may be danger here.
This is when I end up cheating it in later. Oh no, not a Yahweh. That actually is really bad. Charon's got it though. Oh, what? Oh, was it? No, there was another Yahweh. Until I play Fallout 3, use the Sean launcher. The Sean launcher? The hell is the Sean launcher? Once again, as per usual, please cover your ears as there's going to be a lot of noise. Props to whoever did the sound design on these guns. They sound freaking amazing. They are also waterproof. As noted. A lot of people say this gun is overpowered. I just confessed that it uses an immense amount of ammo. Yeah. It is also a big gun, so it should be somewhat overpowered. And also, it is the Bozar, and should be somewhat overpowered, as the Bozar was still the most powerful weapon in the original Fallout 2. Like, not even in a contest there. Hello. You come in. I'm trying to pick it up. God damn it. Oh, I forget that I have the radio. And you remember how I ended up mentioning that I didn't actually end up doing Three Dogs Quest? That means that I don't actually have Galaxy News Radio, which means that is the only radio I have, which I just don't care about. And that's largely why I don't use the radio. If I actually did have Three Dogs stuff, then I would totally use the radio. But I don't. What are we? Ah. So I have a funny story to tell about just dying deaths in general in video games. And that story mostly comes down to whenever I'm playing assassination games. Because for some reason it amuses me to no end whenever I'm trying to do like a drop assassination on someone and then land directly next to them and die due to fall damage. Because there is just a moment when that guard's day just got 10 times more interesting and then stopped being 10 times more interesting within the same second. And I find that amusing. I find that immensely amusing. Alright, let's go. Boop.
Hold it right there, mister. Don't take another step or we'll blow your fucking head off.
Wow, language.
I ain't kidding. You're not supposed to be here, so you better leave.
See you. Oh.
I'm MacCready. I run Little Lamplight because they made me the mayor. And I don't like strangers or mungos.
Mungos?
This is Little Lamplight. We live here and we don't need no mungos messing it up. So just take a hike. Hell no! No mungos allowed!
I guess that means adults.
You are, Mungo! You big people. You're all tall and clumsy. Bunch of mungos, and we don't need nothing to do with any of you. Why should I trust you? I got no reason to. You mungos are nothing but trouble. I ain't gonna let what happened to Sammy and Squirrel happen to anyone else.
By the way, you guys have no issue reading the text, right? Like, it's definitely big enough. I should have probably asked that when I first installed the mod.
Them and Penny got themselves caught. By mungos, just like you.
Okay, good.
Slavers from Paradise Falls. I told them to watch out, but the stupid kids didn't listen.
Okay, and...
You do that?
There's no evil option here.
If you can bring them back, I might let you in. You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are. We got pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do. The big ones. You know, the ones that sort of look like people, except they're all wrong.
Mutants.
Yeah, whatever.
There is an evil option? What is the evil option?
Why would I tell you anything? God, you're dumb.
Because you can't kill them. And this is a inescapable... Probably ghouls, yeah. You can't actually... Yeah, you can't even take a weapon out. They don't even allow you. Unfortunately, it just hit 10 o'clock, so this is when my apartment quiet time starts, and we are just going to have to start this up again tomorrow. Thank you everyone who has been watching, but we will continue this at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Takes longer to get to, but when you get into the bandit camp, you can get a weapon that helps kidnap people, and you can get quests to kidnap people in the camp. There's next to no swearing in the game, but except McCready. I wouldn't say that, but yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, especially at the end. I haven't actually been getting that many people watching the Fallout series lately, so I've been feeling a bit lonely, I will admit. Happy to see that some people are definitely still interested in taking a look. Other than that, see you guys later. And have a good night. Oh, right, I haven't been doing my outro correctly. Hang on a moment. That thing. Yes, what is my list? Thank you to all of my supporters. Izzy, 10 Ace Games, Captain Flash, Alpha MGZO, Walks with Gorillas, and Fairtanium for continuing to support me through all of this. But yeah, I think that's everything. Is that everything? Yes, that's everything. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoy your night. And hope to see you all tomorrow.